New cards, Pogchamp. New cards, Pogchamp. Oh my god! Structure deck, Advent of the Eyes of Blue. Okay, so I guess we're just doing this forever. If you're unfamiliar, the 2013 Blue Eyes structure has been reprinted like every year and a half since it came out. That's why you see it in stores to this day, because it sells like nobody's business. So unsurprisingly, they're just trying to run it back. I think that structure has kind of lived its natural lifespan plus 4 additional years. So they're like, you know what? We got to put Blue Eyes on shelves somehow. We're going to make another structure deck. And so this is going to be a pre-constructed deck, 50 cards. So teaching Blue Eyes players off the bat that they're very stupid. 1 rarity enhancement pack. I don't think we're getting that in America. We usually don't get these fucking things. The couple of times that we've had them, it's been like, oh god, here we go. 1 card in secret, 7 supers, with each super also able to be a secret, and 3 of the 8 can come in QCR. What? Okay, so it's going to have 8 new cards in it. Now, as much as I want to shit on Blue Eyes, and I will infinitely, it is an archetype that does have the potential, with a lot of really incredible massaging and dick suckery on the part of Mr. Konami, to be meta. So, like, there is a chance. I'm not going to write any checks yet. I don't think it's super likely, but we'll just have to see what the cards look like. Peep said on stream that these cards are going to make Blue Eyes tier 1. We should just make a list of all the times Peeps has been wrong about this shit. All right, next up. Let's do a pure and empty world with clear. So I know what you're thinking. What the fuck is clear? You guys don't know about Clear World? Let me be clear. So Clear World is, it's a clear world. I don't really know how to describe it outside of that. It's a field spell that gives you like, what's it called? Different abilities based on what attribute of monsters are on the field. And all the abilities are negative. So I think the concept is that you don't want to like have attributes, right? This is what the fucking is this GX? This is some sort of GX storyline. I'm looking it up right now. It is the GX storyline featuring Atticus. All right, whatever. Atticus continues his duel with Night Shroud. Who the fuck is Night Shroud? Night Shroud is the main antagonist of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Oh, well, fucking hell. I guess I don't know anything about... Oh, okay, I see what happens. He briefly appears in the 1st and 2nd season, and he's the main antagonist in the 4th season that we have not watched. He has many similarities with Yami Bakura in that he initially requires a host. that's the deal with Bakura. Anyway, so let's see what these guys do. Clear Phantom. You can discard this card and 1 other card. Add 2 cards from your deck to your hand that are either Clear World or spells and traps that mention it. You aren't affected by the effects of Clear World. If this card is destroyed, target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and if you do, send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. If this card is normally special summoned, your monsters that mention Clear World can attack directly this turn, unaffected by Clear World. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, deal 300 for each card in their hand. During your main phase, you can normal summon a monster that mentions Clear World in addition to your normal summoner set. And if this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of your opponent, you can special summon a monster from your deck that mentions Clear World. You can tribute summon this card by tributing a monster that mentions Clear World. Gain attack equal to the highest attack among monsters your opponent controls. And your opponent cannot activate the effects of special summoned monsters with attack lower than this tribute summoned cards. And Clear Wall. If Clear World is on the field, add a monster from your deck to your hand that mentions it. Monsters that mention Clear World can't be destroyed by battle, and you take no battle damage from battles involving them. While you control a level 7 or higher monster that mentions Clear World, all effects of Clear World are applied to your opponent regardless of what attributes they control. Deck's bad. Deck is really bad. It's not remotely good. This like floodgate shit I think doesn't matter because it's so bad. I don't know why these are taking up space in a pack. I don't think anyone was super excited for these, and I don't get it. To my understanding, there's only 2 clear cards that fulfill the condition on Clear Wall, right? It's Vicious Knight, which is a 7, and Vice Dragon, which is a 10. Like, this is cool. Like, this is a fun build-around payoff. All the effects of Clear World are applied to your opponent. I'll just read those out to you real quick. So the effects are, if you control 2 or more monsters, you can't declare an attack. Play with your hand revealed at all times. During your standby phase, destroy 1 face-up defense position monster you control. During your end phase, discard a card. During your end phase, take 1,000 damage. And wind, you must pay 500 life points to activate a spell card. Now, you may understand that that actually doesn't win you the game. So it's like a cool payoff, but like it doesn't really do anything. I guess it's like Mystic Mine if they have 2 guys, but if they don't have 2 guys, they're fine. For me, this card's legacy will always be that it made that duel between me and Alex like 3 years ago extremely funny. But no, not super excited for this. Don't think it'll change anything. And the cards are boring as fuck, so let's keep moving. Haunt the opponent with Bakura's Spirit cards. I've never seen these. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Are these in Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay, so we have the Duke of Demise. Folks, the Duke is on the move. I guess I just assumed the Duke of Demise was the Earl of Demise. Once per turn, during your standby phase, pay 500 life points to destroy this card. Can't be destroyed by battle. During your main phase, you can activate this effect, normal summon a monster. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target a level 4 or higher fiend or zombie in your graveyard, add it to your hand. This card's crazy. This is obviously like a super poly target. It's a really funny super poly target if you're playing a deck that has Zombie World in it. But it's also like just any card that says you get another normal is just really strong. And especially really strong in Zombie, in which its big problem is that it has this incredible playmaker in Unizombie that does, unfortunately, absolutely require the normal. So there's a lot you can do with this card, I think. And of course, it also helps that it's a 6 and that it isn't just zombies, it's also fiends. And can you think of maybe another fiend archetype that's about to be really good? I am excited about this guy. I think that he has potential for sure. Next up, we have Spirit Illusion. Equip only to a level 5 or higher fiend or zombie. Fusion, summon a fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. And equip spell fusion. What is this? Neff Shadow. And special summon a Doppelganger token with the same type, attribute, and attack as the equipped monster. So you can't do both. When an attack is declared involving the equipped monster and an opponent's monster, you can make that opponent's monster lose attack equal to the equipped monsters. It's a weird card because you can equip it to an opponent's card, right? And then you declare an attack on it, and then it goes to 0. Wait. No. The equipped monster... But what if the equipped monster is the opponent's monster? Okay. Well, this card is not good. But it is a fusion spell, so. Spirit Shield. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish a fiend or zombie from your graveyard and negate the attack. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that would destroy a card, you can banish a fiend or zombie from your graveyard and negate the activation. Once per turn during the end phase, if you do not control a fiend or zombie monster, send this card to the graveyard. This card's good. This card is pretty interesting. The problem, I think, is it's not super searchable. If this was like a part of a zombie end board you could conceivably get, people would kind of play it. You know, it would be all right. But as is, it's just like, all right. It's unsearchable, slow protection. It's ass. Okay, there's nothing slow about this. You just set it as part of your end board, but unsearchable is unfortunately, I think, the death sentence for this card. Like, Zombie already has a bunch of things that make their boards really stupid and gummy and hard to get through, and they do kill you on the crackback. Like, think about All Ghul Mazera. All right, next up. What? Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with what's going on here, in the third season of Reigns, it starts with I doing a duel against Queen. So Queen is set up from like episode 1 to be like actually the big boss of the entire series. And then I guess the series changed hands like 4 times and they decided that that was not worth doing. It's weird. There's just so many things in Reigns that's just like, what fucking is happening here? And like one of them is the series begins with like Zyzen will go into like meetings with the shareholders and big executives of Soul Technologies, and they will be represented by like pieces on a chessboard. And then they're like, and the one with all the power is the queen, and you get like little glimpses of her. And then in the third season, she's just a woman. It's like, yeah, you guys remember the queen? She's just a woman, and I beats her in 30 seconds. And she plays an Allure Queen deck. And I remember seeing this and being like, Allure Queen? What the fuck? Who was clamoring for the LV support? So this is her cards. Golden Allure Queen. If this card is link summoned, you can special an Allure Queen from your deck. We're going to play this like shit-ass Halka Fibrax. You can activate the effects that equip monsters to themselves of... Whoa! You can activate the effects that equip a monster to themselves of monsters with Allure Queen in their original names as quick effects. Please template this better. This is why we need our effects numbered. You can activate the 2 effects of Allure Queen as quick effects. You can activate the effects that equip a monster to themselves of monsters with Allure Queen in their original names as a quick effects. Okay, so this is funny because it's like there's a scenario where like you make a card like Thousand Eyes restricts name become Allure Queen through a series of shenanigans, and this would make that a quick effect, but it can't do that, so they have to write a... This is so annoying. Oh my god. Don't print this effect! Oh my god. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can destroy a card on the field. Also, Allure Queen monsters you control can't be destroyed by card effects for the rest of the turn. So this is just like a generally good card. If you want to play like one Allure Queen as a Garnet so that you have like Thousand Eyes Restrict plus a Dryden in a deck that just makes a lot of spellcasters, sure. The problem is, what would you play this in? Like, can you think of a deck that would just have 3 Oh my god, wait, this shit is crazy and fucking Dark Magician. Whitewoods? Ugh. Do you get 3 spellcasters in Whitewoods? Yeah, if it was 2+, it'd be different because then anyone could make a Charmer and like... I mean, you could play this theoretically in Snake Eye. You would make Charmer plus a Nima, but as is 3 is a tall order... You know what? Maybe I'll play it in fucking Snake Eye anyway. Maybe I'll just be like Charmer plus a Nima plus a Nima. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try it. It's not gonna be good, but it'll be funny. I'll bring that shit to locals. You got it. All right, and then we also have Allure Palace. Wait, hold up. You can only summon the level 3 Allure? No, an Allure Queen monster. Oh my god. These cards all have text on them that say, you get to suck, but only if this card was special summoned by the effect of Allure Queen level 3. Holy shit. Okay. Let's read Allure Palace. Spellcaster monsters you control gain 500, whatever. Allure Queen effect monsters gain this effect. You can send this card equipped with a card by its own effect to the graveyard. Oh, fuck. That's the fix? Oh, my God. Ugh. You can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, take an Allure Queen monster from your deck, either add it to your hand or special it to your opponent's field. Okay, so the concept is you make the golden one, you summon 3, then you activate the field spell, put a 3 on your opponent's side of the field, take the 3 with 3, and then rank up to 5 and then rank up to 7. That's the concept? Stupid. Stupid! So dummy! 3 takes herself self-cessed. No, read the next card. All right, let's keep going. We'll keep going. Allure Dance. When this card resolves, you can add an Allure Queen monster or an Allure Palace from your deck to your hand. Each Allure Queen is relinquished. You can send a spell trap you control to the graveyard. Special summon as many Allure Queen monsters with different names as possible from your graveyard. Okay. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go Palace for 3. You're supposed to go Palace, normal 3, Palace to give your opponent 3, 3 take 3, go to 5, 5 take a guy, go to 7, 7 take a guy, dance for soul charge, the 3/3/5. You end on 7 and Golden Allure Queen. And all you have to do is fill your deck with fucking dog shit and open a 2-card combo, because none of these are a 1 card on their own, right? Okay. I will play this in Snake Eye. We'll see if it works. I think they did their best, but at the end of the day, they are fucking around with cards that look like this. I mean, what do you expect? Isn't Allure Dance a 1 card? Okay, Allure Dance searches Palace, right? But how do you get the first Allure Queen? Palace. Then how do you get the monster to your opponent's side of the field? Oh, fuck. It's a thrice per turn. Okay, so it is a 1 card. It just costs you your entire hand. It costs the entire hand to do. Holy. Now we're cooking. Now we're fucking cooking. Play it with Horus? Wait, hold up. Now I'm in. All of a sudden, now I'm in. So we go with a 5-card hand. We go Dance for Palace, right? Dance for Palace. Palace effect to search. Palace effect to summon. Palace effect to summon. So they have 2 guys. We go 3, take the 3, link to 5. 5, take the 3, link to 7. Dance, send Palace, summon them all back. Golden Allure Queen, 7. That's crazy. And all it costs you is 4. It costs you 3 cards in your hand. Congratulations, you have 1 boss monster. No, you have Golden Allure Queen, which is Trident, and then she makes your effects quick. So 5 and 7, well, not 5, but 3 and 7 are both online. So you can suck up a small guy and a big guy. Wait. Tell me this is pre-problem solving card text. Tell me this says during your main phase because it's pre-problem solving card text. We don't know. All right, I'm just going to pretend that it is. Okay, I've done a complete 180 on these cards. I thought they were ass, and now I'm convinced that they are the most broken cards in the history of time and will see play in everything. All right, last one. There's blood in the water with number C32, Shark Drake Leviathan. Okay, so new sharks, Pogchamp. Is this Drake on a boat? What is this fucking picture? Oh, surfacing big jaws. During your main phase, if a spell card was activated this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand and your Xyz locked. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add a fish shark from your deck to your hand. If this card is used for the Xyz summon of a water monster, it can be treated as a 5. What the fuck? This card's incredible. Wow. Whew. All right. Currently released shark monsters, by the way, for big jaws. Yeah, we have, of course, the good one, Abyss Shark. Oh, stop. All right, and what's next? Drake Shark. Yo! To play this shark, you must be under 18. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. If this card is added to your hand except by drawing it, special summon this card! Yo! We not like us. That's Poplar singing that. Holy shit. Everyone gets a Poplar. If this card is used for the Xyz summon of a water monster that uses 3 or more materials, it can be used as 2 materials? What's the use case for that? Black Lancer? What are the 3 mats we wanna make? The fucking number shark monster. Shark Drake Vice requires 3. A Shark Drake Xyz monster that has this material gains this effect. Once per turn, pop a spell trap. Holy shit. I mean, suck a spell trap. That's pretty good. I would prefer a negate, but sure. Armored Shark. Oh, fuck. You can send a water Xyz from your extra deck to the graveyard. Target a fish monster in your graveyard with a level equal to the sent monster's rank. Special summon it. During your opponent's turn, if this is in your graveyard, target a water Xyz. Equip it. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is insane. Wait, can you search this with full armor? Yes. This is both halves of the armored Xyz trap, but you would probably still play the armored Xyz trap because then you can detach 2. Wow. And you would play this anyway, so you never brick on it anymore. This is crazy. Well, now this, of course, is the number 1 archetype for the armored Xyz shit. Next up. What the hell is this? Chaos number 32. Kaikyoru Shark Drake Leviathan. They run out of letters. And you can Xyz summon this card by discarding a spell and using a rank 4 Shark Drake you control. Once per turn, detach a material from this card. Target an effect monster your opponent controls. Negate its effects. Change attack to attacks twice. Piercing. Okay, it's a monster negate. You know, nothing cool to write home about. Next up. Le Virtue Dragon. Le Virtue signaling. Wait, what is it doing? Where is this swimming? Above the earth? You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add a Virtue Stream. Le Virtue Streamer. from your deck to your hand. You can activate one of these effects. Detach an Xyz material from your monster. Add a fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your graveyard to your hand. Target 2 Xyz monsters on the field. Detach one from each and attach it to the other as material. Okay, what the fuck is Virtue Stream? Is that later on, or is it an existing card? Virtue Stream was a provider of cloud computing management software. I don't really know what that's going to do in your hand. Surface Aqua Jet. These sharks are getting ugly. Special summon a level 4. Oh, this is a spell. Level 4 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster from your hand or graveyard, and your Xyz locked. If your opponent controls an attack position monster. Oh, this card's terrible. Wow. Yeah, this card's not very good. Sorry. I like that it's called Surface Aqua Jet because it's Surface and Aqua Jet on the same card. It's like really funny. Reincarnate Unveil Male. Is this a rum? It is an Armored Xyz card. An Xyz monster equipped with this card gains these effects. Can't be destroyed by battle. Well, once per turn, if this card battled, you can return an equipped card equipped to this card to the hand and Xyz summon a water monster. That's unfortunately only okay. It's just, this isn't very good. It is a rum. Oh, R-U-M, stupid. Oh, Virtue Signal. You can only use the first or second effect of this card's name once per turn. Oh, cool. It's Icarus Attack. We're just printing Icarus Attack again. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target a face of monster on the field based on the attribute. It becomes water. Great news for the Kragans in the audience. Holy shit. Then Xyz Poseidon Splash. If you control an Xyz monster with an Xyz monster's material, declare an attribute, destroy all monsters on the field that are that attribute and are not equipped with an equip spell. Holy shit. You could banish this card from your graveyard, special summon a fish, sea serpent, or aqua from your graveyard to either field. This one might be playable. Is it searchable at all? Not really. Okay, well, fuck that then. These cards are good. You know, they started off super, super promising. Surfacing Big Jaws, Drake Shark, Armored Shark, all really good cards. But unfortunately, like, I'm looking at these and I'm like, what's the end board going to be? Well, the same thing that it's already been for 6 months. It's going to be easier to access. Maybe there will be one more Xyz peppered in, but I think what this does for the deck is you get to take out all those terrible fucking... no one's going to play White Stingray anymore, for instance. And, you know, you are right in that you maybe get a little bit of layered protection or a layered interaction with, like, the Icarus Attack or, like, if you play this card. But you kind of have to draw into it, right? There's nothing that just gets them to you. Yeah. I would like Sharks to be good. I would like an Xyz deck to be good. But after playing Goblins for a little while, I think the what I have come to in terms of a consensus is it just takes a lot. And there aren't a lot of Xyz cards that provide the type of protection necessary for that sort of deck to be really good. And I think Shark is the most promising because it has access to Totally Awesome, which no other Xyz deck really does. But you are still going to occasionally put up a board of like 3 points of interaction and just get overwhelmed by a duelist whose linear game plan is just so much better than yours.